IAXIS Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
IAXIS Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Counts, right? That's what they say. We over here working it out. New formats, new plans, new things coming for you guys in the future. So, looking forward to that. Thank you. Yes, got out in the building as always. The Wizard of Oz over here doing awesome things. So, how are you guys on this wonderful Monday? Spring is here. It is officially sweater weather. Yes. This is my favorite time of the year. Not too hot, not too cold, even though it's been a little chilly the last couple of mornings and evenings. Like, we only been getting in the middle. But, good evening to you, Vonnie Jones. Good evening to everybody in the chat. Happy joy. Happy to see everybody. Tyrone Green, happy Monday to you too. Tyrone, happy Monday to you too. Looking forward to checking you guys out on the Behind Enemy Lines podcast on Saturdays. Please check them out. They're awesome. I don't know, this week has been, they say when you're going through something, that's when you find out who really cares. And I've been getting support in some really unexpected places, and I am humbled and appreciative for it. Yeah. Be good to your peoples. That's all I can say. And hopefully peoples will be good to you. So yeah. So, before we get into today, this is once again IAXISRadio.com is the name of the game, and the call-in number you should choose to call in 347-708-0216. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm the summer is over, and there's always a bit of, sadness involved. My kids aren't in school no more, so I didn't have to go through the whole back to school ritual. Very grateful for that, actually, because the stress levels that was involved with just getting them. Appreciate you too, Tyrone. Just getting them prepared and ready and out the door in those first few days is just the blood pressure through the roof. So I'm actually glad that I don't have to go through that anymore. For now, at some point, God willing, I'll have some grandkids and we'll be doing this all over again. Yeah, so I don't know. This week has been okay. So let me put in two. If you like to submit your videos for showing on the show, you can submit them to the Lola Shae show at gmail.com. Yep. And we try to, well, I like playing, like if I like it, I'm going to play it all the time. So that's all that you need to know. Once I like it, that's it. Here and there. Because we're going to continuously play it and put you out there. I want to see all the talented people get their flowers, basically. Okay, so first topic up this week is we talk about Eric Adams a lot. He is our mayor, New York City. The level of competence and the kind of job he's doing is really up for debate. It's arguable. So I'll just say he's been having some issues. So right about now, the whole administration has been under investigation for corruption, and the police SWAT ran up in a bunch of their houses. So his deputy director, his commissioner just resigned. It's looking crazy in City Hall right now. I don't know if the people that we put above us, we place them in a position above us, don't hold themselves to a higher standard of morality, of conduct, why then is there a surprise that we are living the way that we are? Like, life is the way that it is. You can't even trust your elected officials. And no, I'm not going for I assume they're innocent until proven guilty. Mainly because the corruption is the name of the game in these places. And it's rare that you find somebody who isn't out for the take these days. So I'm not going to say I'll reserve judgment, because you should be unimpeachable. There should be no question about your character or who you are and what you're capable of doing and not capable of doing when you get to those levels. Commissioner is the highest law enforcement, position that you can hold anywhere you look. That's the biggest one. And we got him on all kinds of, it should not be surprising. But for me, it still is, because I still expect people to be decent, especially when they say that they, they're the good guys. You got the good guys and you got the bad guys. You got the cops and you got the robbers. The robbers are supposed to be the bad guys, and the cops are supposed to be the good guys. And when you're not sure who the good guys are anymore, the world doesn't seem to spin properly when you're not sure. So I'll definitely say that. For all of the folks out here still trying to purchase a home, like I am, there's some hope. A lot of companies like Wells Fargo and others are offering down payment assistance to qualified buyers, and the credit rating that's required to qualify for such assistance isn't very high at all, actually. There are a great many programs and subsidies and different ways that you can secure funding for, or assistance with funding for the purchase of your home. You just want to make sure that you have the credit, your credit rating is up to par, your credit history is decent. They're looking at your ability to repay the loan. So you have to have shown that you repaid loans in the past. That would definitely help. And that you're conscientious about paying your bills. Basically, that's all they really care about. Do you have the money? Do you have the money? So yeah, that's good news. Up to $10,000, Wells Fargo. You combine that with the USDA loans or the DSCR loans or the I believe Fannie Mae has a few loan products for lower income or higher risk individual. Not too high, because that's what got us in the mortgage collapse the first time around, was people qualifying for loans that they didn't qualify for. So make sure you have your ducks in a row. Tell the truth on your applications, please. It's in your own best interest to do so. And make sure you get an appraised, you go for the appraised value of the property as far as instead of the market value of the property, because the markets fluctuate and change. And what is worth $1 million today, market value, might only appraise to be about $400,000. And if you get a mortgage for $1 million on a $400,000 house, you are going to kick yourself. So just trying to, help you out in that way. I want everybody to be a homeowner, except for those people who don't want to. There are people who do not want to own a home. They don't want the responsibility. They don't want the maintenance. They don't want any of the stuff that comes with it, and that is their prerogative. So those are the people that condominiums are made for. So if you're one of those kind of people, congratulations and enjoy. But I personally, I need a yard. I need some grass under my feet, a porch or something in my older age. So, Okay, so now let's see. Brooklyn cops, Lord. So on the L train out in Brooklyn, Sutter Avenue. Okay, L train. The police shot a fare beater and accidentally shot 2 other people in the process. Their claims was that the fare beater brandished a knife and he threatened to kill them. He told them, his exact words were, "I will kill you MNFers if y'all don't stop following me." Seeing as that they were the police and he made that statement, to me, that reads mental illness, sir. He's not right. All right, because anybody who's right know the police gonna follow you whether you want them to or not. So that's irrelevant. and then for them to take him, "I will kill you," and then shoot at him, I don't know. It's just when did the police become so scary? Like, they just terrified of their own shadows at this point. Like, and how come they're not being trained in non-lethal methods of disarming and de-escalating situations? Okay, so you have to defund the police people. I don't agree with defunding the police. I give them some more funding so you can train them better than you've been training them. How about you not train them to shoot to kill? Like, how about you teach them to shoot a nigga in the leg, shoot him in the hand, get rid of the gun? It's all kinds of ways you can de-escalate and disarm a person without loss of life. And I think that they need to do more of that. Their lives are way too dangerous for them to be out here. Well, their jobs, I should say. Their lives might be quite peaceful, you never know. But in the course of doing their job, there is more than enough opportunities for something unnecessary to happen. Okay, and I understand the fear factor that comes with that. But at the same time, this is the job description. And I think that certain personalities fit well with that job and certain personalities don't. If you is scary, that is not the job for you. If your first instinct as soon as you get nervous is to whip out your gun and ha 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 ha, oh my God, that is not the job for you. It's not. Okay, so they shot the guy. They said that he was brandishing the knife. He lunged at them with the knife. Accidentally shot 2 other people. 49-year-old man in critical condition. I mean, did they accomplish what they needed to accomplish? I mean, I don't know. Shout out to D.O. The logo is the brand. It is. It always is. Anyway, I don't know. I think they need help. Lots and lots of help. Okay, I think that they need more training, better training, more in the line of, like, hands-on, in the line of duty, not in a closed, controlled environment, because there's nothing controllable about the job that they do. The variables are too random. Yes, somebody, the old lady can pull out a gun and start shooting at them. Yes, all of those things are possible. But again, you know this going in, and you don't see the military responding the same way, generally speaking, because I believe that's because they have more training, longer amounts of. They train these guys for 6 months and then send them out there. That's not enough training for anybody to do any damn thing. Okay, so yeah, Okay, so we can take us. Yeah, it's about that time. So we can go into our video break real quick, and I will be back at it.
Just wish that life could be different. Things we've been through ain't an easy thing. No, 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 no. Homeless, poor, racist, war, prejudged humans rotten to the core. So sad. Open your eyes, don't be blind. We're in the need of change. Let's heal the world. When the smoke clears, love will win the race. Oh, when the smoke clears, we'll see a new face. When the smoke clears, alright, 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 alright. Our nation must fight. Let's make the world a better place for you and I. Everybody got different views, but it's a respect thing in the end. Oh, endless murder, sickness, dying. Let's come together, reunited. Let's heal the world. When the smoke clears, love will win the race. Oh, when the smoke clears,
ukicheza shida na tabu za kila mtu, lakini huyu hapa ni wangu ajabu, kama kupata dhahabu. Right off the bat mama unatesa, anta J baby anta ja, wine your waist, rock with the
I see you baby, nothing is permanent in this life, but you give me the constant love, but you give me the constant love, I see you baby, nothing is permanent in this life, but you give me the constant love, but you give me the constant love, See everybody go through struggle, but we all need somebody for the trouble. But every time I see you, girl, you give me cuddle. And when I'm down, you go down, baby bubble. You go down, baby cock me, and I'm digging you like shovel. Get me mud, make you wetter than a puddle. You should know you be the reason that I hustle, and you be the missing piece to my puzzle. Give me the keys to your shuttle. Cause nothing guaranteed, that's in your panty. Girl, make I see something. Liberate and be free, wine in your undies. Bless me with your something. I see you, baby, nothing is permanent in this life, but you give me the constant love, but you give me the constant love, I see you, baby, nothing is permanent in this life, but you give me the constant love, but you give me the constant love, You see, so this is about bad movement. Do it, fast wine, move it, all line, the song gets fast wine, move it, all line, do it, fast wine, move it, all line, the song gets fast wine, move it, all line.
I see you understood if our love is real. Tell me how you feel. I know emotions sway from day to night to day, but stick with me, our love can weather every change. My love, my love, my love, my love, my love.
I like that. Yeah, you know, I like that. I'm so sorry. But that, I still have way too much fun doing this, okay? The applause for me? Oh my God. Okay. All right, so quickly into my Up in Smoke categories / segments. So this week's strain is Pineapple Kush. Simple, non-complicated, non-unnecessary weird stuff they got going on with the strains they do. No, I just simpleness and happiness. Pineapple and Kush. Indica dominant strain combining pineapple and Kush. OG Kush, excuse me. You know, my weed snobs will have something to say about that. So yeah, it gives you the giggles, that's for sure. It definitely gives you the giggles. And it's been used by medical practitioners to treat, let's see, PTSD, headaches, and general stress. So yeah, it comes in at about 22-23% THC, and once again, it's an indica dominant strain. So yeah, I will say that my detox break was successful, but I don't know, y'all. I know I never ever thought that I was going to say this, but I think I might quit. Like, thanks a lot. Back there Like permanently, yo. I mean, first of all, I'm getting too old for this shit. I really think so. I think so. I don't even. I never thought I would say any of this stuff, but it doesn't make it any less true. Like, I don't wanna smoke weed no more. I don't wanna spend my money. I don't have no money, so I can't be spending money I don't have on weed. And when I think about, like, so I did a little experiment, and I was keeping the bags, the bags, the jars, stuff that the weed comes in, and just for the summer, just the summer, not counting before the summer, it's too much. It's too much. And then when I count how much money the too much is, it's way too much. It's like, when I think about the goals that I could have accomplished, like financially specifically, I'm embarrassed. I'm mildly embarrassed about it. And again, I never thought that I would say that. And I'm saying this because, you gotta hear all the parts. I can't just come on here and be like, weed is wonderful, smoke all day, just be happy with it. It's way more complicated than that. Weed, for some people, affects their mental health. The ups are fine, but the crash is ridiculous. It triggers your mood swings. There's a lot of stuff that is not good. I mean, I know I get on here and be like, yay! But there are a lot of things that are not good. And then the more that they molest the marijuana, the less appreciation I have. I don't really think that there's necessary to have 60% THC in your weed. Like, why? Who? What are we hiding from? Because that's what are you trying to mentally escape from at that point? Because it's not about a buzz. It's not about to calm yourself down. It's not about your nerves. You just don't want to be here on this plane of reality, I think, when you start. I mean, I don't know. So I'm obviously having a crisis of conscience here with this. But not really at the same time. I feel like, I'm old enough. I did it already. It's not like you can't say like, oh, you don't know you like it if you don't try it. Well, I tried it for a long ass time, and I'm really like starting to think that it might be time to move on. Now, that's me personally. So I'm saying that I'm talking y'all out of your happy weeds, because I'm not. But if you start to thinking too much, that it's too much, it probably is. Honestly, it probably is. So, yeah. Catch me next week. We'll discuss where this is going. But for now, I'm like, especially after taking the break, I'm like, I don't even really want to, like, do I really want to get my lungs dirty again? I'm liking the feeling that I'm liking the level of alertness is a little different, for sure. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I don't smoke to escape certain shit, like my feelings, which overwhelm me sometimes. And I will say that all the feelings, but I don't know. We'll work it out. We'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. But I don't know. So anyways. So yes, girls still like sports for sure. And Howard University and Morehouse were playing out at the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey this past weekend. Saturday, exactly. And Howard bust Morehouse's butt. Let's see, the score was 35-14, I believe it was. Blown all the way out. And my son says anything over 20 points is Randy. So they got Randied. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, don't know. They did pretty good. The defense held them to a -6 rushing yards and only allowed 2.25 yards per play. So that's really not bad at all. The Jalen Tolbert, the quarterback, did the damn thing in the first half. And then you had wide receiver Johnny Williams. He could, they was out there. I love to see my boys playing. I know I talk smack about the concussions, but I love to see little black boys run, boy. I just love, that's my favorite part. That's my favorite part, is when they catch the ball and take off down the, it's my favorite part. Like, you're not catching him. No. So, yeah, I love football. And it was good. It was like, I actually went out there. So, shout out to my peoples. We went out there. I usually go for the what is it called? The bazaar that they have. I usually vend at the bazaar, and this time I was determined to not work. I wanted to go and see the game. I never get to see the game. I'm always out in the parking lot for the whole damn trip. So this time, but it's cool because the parking lot, they have the most awesomest tailgate parties out there in that parking lot you ever seen in your life. People bring their whole living room, big screen TVs, they cooking, smells wonderful, just a bunch of happy people. So, I enjoy every year that I do get to go out there. But this year I went, specifically to see the game. I wanted to see the actual game, which I rarely get to do. So, shout out to all of it was the HBCU homecoming. So all of the fraternities and sororities get to come out, and they got their colors on, and everybody's representing their organizations, and love to see that as well. I mean, people say a lot of things about fraternities and sororities, and we're not Greek, and I know that, but I don't know. It's hard for me to separate the good things they do from the other stuff, mainly because I never pledged, so I don't have like the hazing memories or any of that kind of stuff. So I just get to see the good stuff. But I have been watching like untold documentaries about the Greeks and all of the stuff that comes with that, the gods that they submit themselves to for the different houses are under Greek gods, and they pledge allegiance to these entities. And once I found that out, that I knew that was not the kind of, like, you can't serve two masters type thing. So now, while the experiences and the connections and the unity and all of that stuff is beautiful, I just personally could not get past that part. All the other parts. But I have so many family members that did pledge, uncles, cousins. I think my granddad was a Q dog. Interesting. I mean, they've been around since 1906, so don't even get excited. But they've been around long enough for my granddad to be a Q dog. Okay. But yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying, like I said, they do a great deal of good. I've just lately been oversensitive to anything that seems one way, but is actually another. And that's so many things. That's a lot of stuff. And you think you're going in, including relationships, you think you're going in and you're like, yeah, this seems so wonderful. He seems so sweet and so nice and so all of the good stuff. And then you get in the relationship and you realize, oh my God, it's just not going to work out. Some people have a short period of time before they figure that out. Some people have a long period of time. But at some point, some people are like, no good. No good at all. But, you know. I don't know. It's just been just pure craziness for me. So they're shutting, they're shutting down all of the dispensaries. And they particularly targeted the one that's right by my house. But I feel like it's their fault because they put it right there and there's a school right there. There's a school like directly across the street from the place. And I don't know who I know they came and checked the place out before they rented it, but they rented that shit anyway. And they've had assemblymen and women, councilmen and women picketing and boycotting and complaining. So where now they're like only half open. They only open in the nighttime, I think it is. And I speak on this because, all right, I did complain. I did complain that there were too many marijuana stores popping up all over the place. I'm like, come on, this is getting ridiculous. But now we're back down to damn near none. So, I mean, they fixed it for us. They fixed it for y'all. And now we'll just have a few companies with a bunch of franchise esque operations going on all over the place. They pretty much handpicked who they want to have the licenses. And it ain't the people they said was going to get the licenses. And then you have them. But the new thing is going to be the charge, I should say, is going to be sale of marijuana, unlicensed sale of marijuana. That's the charge they're going to use to put people back in jail again for something. Yeah, it's legal, and it's legal to smoke, but it's not legal to sell if you do not have a license, and they're not giving you one. So that's how they fixed that. Now you're back in jail again. They're like, oh, I thought it was, they gave us a couple years. They gave us about, I think it's almost 10 years they gave us since. I said, well, but now they get their lockdown on. It's going to be an on about that. So, all right. Most of the people watching are in my age group. And therefore, I'm talking to y'all when I say this. Exercise is good. Get your asses up and go exercise. The gym, the living room, get a bag of flour. I don't care, okay? Because the quality of your life in your older years is directly related to the quantity of your life, of exercise and movement you do in your life in your younger years. So all that couch potato business is not going to make it, okay? As we're passing 50s and 60s and going on and on and on as far as we could possibly go. Happiness and joy. But I don't, all right. I lost another friend this week, unexpectedly. And from another preventable, treatable, reversible health condition. And I'm fed up already. Like, I don't want to go to, They say, you know, when you're getting old because your friends start dropping like flies and stuff. And then you be like, yeah, I'm the last one out of my friends group lift. I don't want that. I want the golden girls. I want to hang out with my young friends when we're old and do old people shit and curse out the young people and stuff like that. And send our grandkids to the store. I have to have, like, I'm gonna be here. I'm telling you right now. I would like to have people here with me. That would really be nice. But the way they keep coming up with nastier and more unhealthy shit for you to eat, and more chemtrails for you to breathe, and more chemicals in your water. You have to. There's no way to properly underscore how important your health is to your quality of life as you get older. And there's any number of things that can go wrong. Blood pressure and arthritis and cognitive decline, Alzheimer's. It's so much. And while you have a chance to do something about it, this is the time. Once these things start, the ball starts rolling on some of these illnesses, there's not a lot of room for going back. Once your kidneys are gone, once your liver is gone, once the lining of your stomach is gone, you done messed up your biome, you done messed up. You're past the age to get these things back. You understand? And I don't want to lose unnecessarily. I mean, I know none of us are going to be here forever. But we are getting closer to the other end than we are to the first end, is all I'm saying. Sheesh. I don't know. So, anywho, it's a little early, I think. But in another minute or so, we're going to go into our second video break. I like the videos, okay? I like the Afro beats. I like the... I'm working on getting the clearances for a whole bunch of other videos. We got to have permission to show the videos so that we don't get in trouble. They strike they'll take the whole episode down, and then we'll have to edit the episode, take the song out, and then put the episode back up there. And then whatever viewership or progress or whatever you accomplished with that episode is lost now, because you're starting over from scratch with 0 views, and let's just not. It's a lot. So I want to make sure I have the proper clearances and permissions necessary to entertain you guys properly. And that's the best way to do it. Because I don't know, problems. Somebody told me it was a sexy red summer. I really hope not. Like, really. Because I don't know where that came from, but I don't like it. And I'm not talking about her. I don't know nothing about this girl. But when did ratchetness become a thing? Not an acceptable thing. I mean acceptable as far as it being BET Awards worthy. Yeah, a lot of comments about that, but I'll keep them to myself for this time. But just that, I don't know. I know that we go through cycles. So based on the way the cycles work, when we're finally tired of the ratchetness, we will go back to extra modesty, extra humility, extra. It'll be a backlash, a snapback. Because they've gone so far and so deep with it. But how long that'll take, who knows? It might be another generation or so. I hope not, but it might be. You never know. But the idea is that, the hemlines go up, the hemlines come down, basically, for my fashion people, and basically the conscious level of the general public fluctuates along with the hemlines. So right now we're at a damn near to your coochie hemline height. And I need it to come down past the knees, please. Thank you. If that's at all possible. But yeah. I don't know. So every freaking Monday, because I'm determined, we'll be here. But for this particular Monday, we're about to take a video break again. If we can. I'm like, I'm your whole reggae. It's very, All right, so I be having like side conversations, and then sometimes the side conversation leaks into the conversation that we're having, the dialogue that we're having, the monologue more likely. But yeah, as soon as Al is ready, he can play this next set of videos for you guys.
Let's go now. To get the paper, I've been sleeping on myself. I see that fashion killer under 14, tell I'm on a trooper. Nasi Pindi Pooper, looking at the time, put it in the line. Hey, something in the air, it's a magical chaser. Hata siski, hebu pump it again. Government fees and the bats increased. Oh yeah, wake up, time to get the paper. Oh yeah, wake up, time to get the paper. Oh yeah, wake up, time to get the paper. Oh yeah, wake up, time to get the paper. Kuna kitu umetafuta miaka nenda miaka rudi, na ukawa hauipati, ukawa umekata jasho na umechoka, na saa zile umerelax ukasema haitawahi patikana, inaenda kujileta yenyewe in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Wake up, get the paper. Wake up, get the paper. Wake up, get the paper. Ndani ya kanina shumbukoni, sema dararara tena leo sindi home bila pesa mkononi, sema dararara cause I'm running and I'm running and I'm running till I get my shot, running till I get my shot, running and I'm running and I'm running till I get my win. Man, there is no in between. Niko pita kasafari running soon, kick the elephant back to the room. Rusha vumbi on a sunny afternoon. Wanna honey till I keep it if I take it till I flip it. Niko shukli on the daily. Can't phase me, baby, this not for crazy to the point. Just gotta work this joint. Man's like blank with a buzz of it to come. Oh yeah, wake up, time to get the paper. Oh yeah, wake up, time to get the paper. Oh yeah, wake up, time to get the paper.
Let's go. See wetin I never see. Hear wetin man never talk. Do wetin you never do. See wetin I never see. Hear wetin man never talk. Move my team. People they cap, it's a new life team. Too many people no go charge my scene. I saw my neck, so I got my peace, got my peace. Move my team. People they cap, it's a new life team. Too many people no go charge my scenes. I saw my neck, so I got my peace, got my peace. As the sun comes up, me don't say prayers. I go sweep up everything under my sleepers. Put on my motivation, I'm a real hustler. I got no destination, I'm a traveler. Forget the past things and do the next things. You don't remind me of new. You catch the vibing, it's quite unlikely. I'm here to catch feels and lose. Many men with many plans and many brands under my head. I prefer strength, can't comprehend what they be saying. Many men with many plans and many brands under my head. I prefer strength, can't comprehend what they be saying. Oh, oh, oh. Do wetin you never do. See wetin I never see. Hear wetin man never talk. Do wetin you never do. See wetin I never see. Hear wetin man never talk.
See them a watch my move and them a call a phone. See them see me in a California. Chatty chatty cause them can't afford ya. So me never move alone. See them a watch my move and them a call a phone. See me shopping in a California. Chatty chatty cause them can't afford ya. So me never move alone. All in vacation mode them a watch. All when we day out a road them a watch. My team still look good them a watch. Flights not feelings you know we not catch. All in vacation mode them a watch. My team roll out a road them a watch. You see you're not wrong my team. So you really can't judge my scene, nah.
Do wetin you never do. See wetin I never see. Hear wetin man never talk. Do wetin you never do. See wetin I never see. Hear wetin man never talk. Move my team. People they cap, it's a new life team. Too many people no go charge my scene. I saw my neck, so I got my peace, got my peace. Move my team. People they cap, it's a new life team. Too many people no go charge my scenes. I saw my neck, so I got my peace, got my peace.
And find a way to get me to smile every time with that one. I'm telling you. I'm sorry. Okay. So before we cut out here, I got a couple more things I want to go over. So first we got Trump and more Trump. So Trump got assassinated. Well, got an assassination attempt again at his golf course. Well, we know they don't like him, so I'm not surprised. But what I am surprised is that the Secret Service is not Secret Servicing, as if like they want this shit to happen. Okay, that's the vibe that I'm getting. I'm just saying. Okay, because this is consistent now. Hey, Tara Vocal Spot, Jamel Jones, how are you? Always good to see you in the chat. Yes. Let's see. Was anybody else? Okay. And yeah. So okay, because Howard just did the HBCU classic against Morehouse. They whooped Morehouse, right? But they also just won HBCU College of the Year, which is awesome. So I want to shout out to them again separately for that, because they earned. I mean, there are a great many HBCUs in the country, and a lot of them are awesome. Okay, so to be considered the best is great, you know. So shout out to Morehouse on that. I wanted to go into the Marlon Wayans situation. I think it's caught my attention, and you know, I just got a lot to say about shit. So okay, so just a recap real quick. All right, so Marlon Wayans was okay. So Vlad, specifically from Vlad TV, reached out to Marlon Wayans for an interview on his show. Now, Marlon has been on Vlad TV before, but I guess he figured, he's in a different place in his life. And he told Vlad that he wanted $40,000 to appear on the show. Now, this conversation was held privately between him and Marlon. But Vlad, because he is a butthurt individual and a secret undercover, not so secret hater, he goes online publicly and says to Marlon, adds Marlon, and says that he's not worth the $40,000 for the interview, that he's washed up, he's a has-been, nobody cares about him, all of this stuff. Back and forth between the two of them a little bit, but he basically just, disrespected the man like that. And so he said, okay. And then he went on Club Shae. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. Club Shae is doing wonderful, okay? Love to see it. He went on Club Shae, and they did about 5 million views. I think they're at 6 or 7 million views right now. And now Vlad, because he did that, has a lot of other artists pulling out from just getting out of vocal class. I need to get him to chime in your show. Thank you. Yeah, so he made Vlad look real stupid. So then you had Tony Yayo, who's always on Vlad TV. He's like a regular, him and Boosie are on there often. So 50 don't want Yayo doing Vlad TV no more. So I'm not just, I don't want to say I'm hoping, but I am hoping this is the beginning of the end for Vlad TV, because he's a culture vulture. He is, though. He is. He takes advantage of his connection to certain people. He's been accused of basically coaxing people into snitching on themselves. He's gotten a couple of people arrested. They've been given time, RICOs and all manner of things. And then I get the impression when I watch him that he doesn't really like us like that. It's just a means to an end. It's a profit-driven motivation for him, not necessarily any real kind of concern or care for the individuals that he's talking to or talking about, depending on the case. And yeah, he pretty much showed his hand. Everybody gets to see him for the horrible individual that he actually is. And that's always wonderful. So I'm going to be following to see, because I think he should have been canceled a long time ago. So I'll be looking to see how this plays itself out. But shout out once again to Shannon Sharp and Club Shae, Marlon Wayans, all involved parties. So Trump had his debate last week. It was the day before, well, it was after the last show. So it was like the day of the last show, but after. It wasn't while the show. So I couldn't talk about it because it hadn't happened yet. God damn it. But it's happened. It's happened. So, everything from, all right. People like to defend Trump for certain things. Say, oh, he's not really a racist. Stop that. That man is seriously racially motivated, all right? I don't care what nobody says. I really don't. He goes on there and he says that the Haitians are eating rats and cats and dogs in which I don't know what that is if that's not racially motivated. I mean, but he's telling. Okay, so I have. It's. I can't not accept the truth when the truth is being told, right? So let's see. So the studio audience is clapping it up heavy over there. Yeah, they are. Shout out to my studio audience. Okay. So yeah, you can't separate the crazy from the situation. You can't separate Kamala's malice and contempt. It reeks off of her, I think. But from the shithole country over here, the rapists and the murderers and they did empty the jails in Venezuela. Okay, so this is where I have a problem because I don't like Trump, but he says things that are in fact true, like it or not true. Doesn't make it less true because you don't like him. So they did empty the jails in Venezuela and ship them niggas right up here. They really did do that. They did round up M13 people and ship them over here. They did round up thousands upon thousands of military age, fighting age, hostile to America individuals and sent them all here. They did, in fact. That is not a theory. That is a fact. It is a conspiracy because it was a bunch of people who conspired to do some illegal shit. So that makes it a conspiracy, but that does not in any way make a theory. It's a fact that this happened. Okay. So it's hard to condemn somebody who tells so much truth sometimes. I hate to say it. But they know that the American military is not going to fight against the American people when the proverbial shit hits the fan. They know that they're not going to be able to get the members of the military, even if they are disgruntled and disenfranchised and disillusioned with America as a country, they're still not going to turn on their neighbors. You understand? So the importing of foreign... Now, you would be surprised to find out how many foreign countries, including China, that has military bases here in America, on America's soil, in this country. You'd be very, very surprised to find out. Okay? And with that, again, you have foreign troops who are, in fact, willing to act against American civilians if ordered to, and in some cases without having been ordered to. And when you also consider the fact that Soros, who was determined to collapse the country, to destabilize the Union, to redo the Constitution and redraw the maps. All these things have been planned out already. You hear a lot of talk about 2025. Well, like I said before, check out 2025, 2030, 2055. There's a lot of agendas circulating. So they got plans for you. If you don't have plans for yourself, don't worry. They have plans for you. Yes, they do. Okay, so I've comfortably gone over a little bit. So I feel like I got my time. Because, listen, if it stops too soon, I don't get my time. I got to get my time. I got to give you your time, and I got to get my time. So that's what happens. But yeah, so yeah, I got everything. Trump, Howard, Marlon, Eric Adams, don't want the black man to go down as the worst president, the worst mayor in New York history. Okay? But he is well on course for that, unfortunately for him. It's very unfortunate that man's legacy is gonna be just ain't gonna be worth shit, is what it's gonna be. Okay, so we made it through another show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for checking in the chat. I appreciate you. Shout out to Siobhan Jones, Tyrone Green, and Tarot Vocals by Jamel Jones for checking in. Appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys, even the ones who don't check in. I still see your eyeballs. Thank you to all the viewers who check in on all the different platforms, not just YouTube. Give a shout out to the Twitch people, to the 360 Live people, to the Facebook Watch people, all the different platforms. Would definitely like to say thank you for tuning in. There are many, many things that you could be doing right now, but you're watching me, and I want to say thank you. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And I look forward to seeing you guys. See you next week. Great topics as always. Thank you very much, Tara. That means a lot to me. I wanna, I tell y'all what I want every week. I want you guys to be happy. I want y'all to be entertained, but also informed and prepared in case shit jump off. Okay. Love you guys, and I'll see you all next week.
Bring me back to life. Every time I think about it, I cry. One last sweet turn it up, bottom of the bottle. Sanity,
Thanks for watching.